What's up, you absolutely wonderful Magento-loving friends of mine? Joseph here with, you guessed it, another practice test question. I gotta say this, I am really excited. I had two of my team members who achieved Magento certifications this week. Just goes to show that, we better be able to pass certifications here at SwiftOtter. Both of them were expert level tests, and one of them was business practitioner. He and I had some conversations, and of course, using our material to help pass this test. But one of those things that was particularly tricky for him, and I asked him after the fact, like, what was the style of questions that were most difficult for you? And it was the style of question that I'm going to present to you today. So that was my inspiration. This is by no means a copy of the question, but it's that same concept. And ultimately, while this question seems difficult and does require some calculation, at the end of the day, the rule that I'm going to present to you is stupid simple, right? It's incredibly simple. So without further ado, let's jump into our practice test question. You are discussing pricing in Adobe Commerce with a client. They are planning to release a cast iron skillet on their website at a special price. They also have a new customer discount and want to make sure that this combination of discounts will not go below their cost, which is understandable. Price is $75, special price $65, category catalog discount 5% off, and the new customer coupon is 10% off. So what would be the final calculation price that you would tell them? Now, what I did in preparation for this practice test question, and I highly recommend you do, is to put together a scenario just like this. It's actually not that hard, and I'm going to show you the rules behind this, which actually make it a little bit easier to understand what's going on. And ultimately, just so you know, I think next week we're also going to have a similar question to this, but a somewhat different style. So we have these rules laid out here. The question is this. What will be the total for this product provided free shipping and no tax, basically, just the product price itself? We have three different options. And again, it's this more or less this gobbledygook. So let's boil this down. I kind of wish the test did this for us, but it doesn't. We can take a look at it from these different perspectives. So we have, is it the special price minus the coupon? Is it the regular price minus the catalog discount minus the coupon, or the special price minus the catalog discount minus the coupon? And we'll kind of jump back and forth here for these two. So we have our price, special price, category, catalog discount, new customer coupon. So the question is, how do these rules work? And what is the precedence in which these monetary values are applied? And it comes down to a very critical rule, I guess. And I think that's the best way to boil it down. And the rule is this: the lowest of the regular price, special price, tier price, or catalog price, catalog rule price, is what is presented to the customer. Let me show you the code that proves this. So here is in the product price model here, we have get base price. We have gets the minimum of the tier price or the special price. And that is the price that is listed. So that is the first part of the price that is returned. However, a little while later, and I'm specifically looking at it when calculating quote totals, there is a event that's triggered, and inside of this, what's the class name here? Process front final price observer. Inside here, we have if we have a rule price that has been calculated, we get our final price of minimum the product data final price, or this rule price. So, and this base price is what ultimately is calculated into for the final price. So that's the key thing we have to understand with this in this rule. It is the minimum of the normal price, special price, catalog price rule, or the tier price rules. Once each one of those is calculated individually, the minimum is selected, and that is the price that is shown to the customer. And where usually trips people up is the catalog discount or the catalog price rules that applied to the special price, or what is that price applied to? So with this in mind, let's jump back into our answer here. All right, so we have 65 is the special price minus the coupon, which would be our cart price rule. And I guess where it's tricky, and I didn't specifically call this out, is the cart price rule is applied on top of that final product price. So it's those four prices are calculated together. We have our product price, special price, tier price, and catalog price. What the minimum is that, and then we have our cart price rule that is then applied to that minimum of that product price. So as I have annotated this, I think this will make it a little bit easier for you to work through. So we have our special price, our coupon, minus our coupon, our cart price rule. And I like to use merchant-friendly terms as opposed to Magento terms. It just makes it easier to understand or makes it easier to talk through when we're talking with merchants. So special price minus the coupon is equal to this. Based off of our reading, this seems accurate, but let's keep moving on. We have then our regular price minus the catalog discount minus the coupon. So if we were thinking that the lowest of the prices that includes the catalog price rules was applied, then perhaps this answer would make sense. But we know that it is the lowest of the catalog price rule, tier price, and the special price. It's the lowest of those three. Ultimately, you can throw in the regular price as well. So this answer would not be correct. And finally, we have our special price minus the catalog discount minus the coupon. I'm guessing this is what a good number of you will choose because of the confusion as far as when does the catalog discount apply in this situation. So that would answer is also incorrect because, again, special price and catalog price discount are both viewed at the same time. So neither of these are accurate. So that means we have our accurate answer is 5850, which is answer A. And we have a winner. And I hope this is helpful for you. My goal is to always equip you to work through some of these more challenging issues. And you'll see that on the surface, yeah, it seems like a mathematical calculation. Test take, and usually you are allowed. Well, I take that back. In test centers, you're usually allowed to have a piece of paper and a pencil. When you're taking it online, which is how I usually recommend people take it, you don't have that luxury. So you're you are going to be stuck with some mental math, but you can kind of generally figure it out. And hopefully they use percentages like I tried to use about 10%, right? And 5% I guess would be a little harder, but 10% usually is pretty easy to figure out. So, and remember 10%, you just move the decimal place one direction. Well, how are you looking at this? Looking like this. One direction to the left, and that's your numbers right there. So you can kind of ballpark it pretty easily in this case. So great work on this. I hope that this was helpful for you, and look forward to another practice test question in a similar vein, but testing a different concept here coming up next week. Take care.